Hi guys, Tricky Boy here, bringing you a brand new episode in my Derby Day series. As you can see, we've got the derby between Newcastle and Sunderland this time. Like I keep saying in all of these videos, one of the most important games to be played in this season. If you ask a lot of Newcastle and Sunderland fans, it's probably more important to finish above the rival team, rather than, they don't really care about, you know, positions and stuff. As long as they finish above the other team, is a really big deal. So, but I've said that quite a lot about a few teams, but this is yet again, it's another one. And obviously, in England, it's, you know, one of the most, I would say, one of the most passionate games. There's always a great atmosphere, even if it's at, you know, St James's Park or at Stadium of Light. There's always a great atmosphere at these games. We're going to go into that a little bit, obviously, as we always do. So let's go back over the history and stuff. The first time these two teams played was in 1883, but that wasn't a competitive game. It was like a friendly type thing, but it was the first time they actually played. The first competitive game was actually in 1888 in the FA Cup, and Sunderland won that 2-1. So as always, we're going to go over the record. There has been 143 games between these two teams, and the way it breaks down is Newcastle have won 53 times, Sunderland have won 45 times, and there have been 45 draws. So Newcastle have the, you know, the slight advantage, but yet again, like I said in the last video, over, you know, 143 games, you know, being, you know, maybe 8 games difference is not a lot really, so it's fairly close. Obviously there's been a few incidents more recently in this game. You know, fan incidents. I mean, obviously last year, we'll come to that in a minute, but last year was quite significant. But obviously there's been incidents in the past. Obviously when Ruud Gullit was manager of Newcastle, the Newcastle-Sunderland game was actually his last game, and many people believe it's because of what he did in that game. He actually dropped Alan Shearer and Duncan Ferguson for the game. At the time, they were the two strikers that were at Newcastle, and they were, you know, top goal scorers and things like that. So he actually left them on the bench. Sunderland went on to win the game 2-1, and basically Ruud Gullit was never heard from again as a Newcastle manager. So a lot of people have pointed that out, you know, that it might have been the fact that they lost the derby, but also he left, you know, the two main strikers out of the team as well, was a big reason as to why he lost his job. So and then obviously the big incident was pretty much last year, after the game at St James's Park, which was Paolo Di Canio's first derby game. They obviously won 3-0, and the Newcastle fans were not happy, as you can probably imagine, which led to, well, I don't know how else to put it, but riots outside the ground and in the city centre. You know, there was loads of people arrested, and obviously we have the image in the news and things like that of the Newcastle fan that actually thought it would be a good idea to punch a horse in the face. Such a stupid thing to do, but obviously that's what a lot of people remember from that, and it just shows how much this game means, you know, to the fans up there. Still a crazy thing to do, like, but you know, it just shows that it's passionate and things like that. So, and that's about it for the history, really. So we're just going to, obviously, you have seen the goal. You've also seen me hit the post a few times. One more time just for good luck, yeah, as you can see there. So yeah, it's a fairly eventful game, even though, you know, there's not been, you know, 5 or 6 goals as of yet. So it's a fairly eventful game. But we managed to get the win 1-0, which was good. And that's the end of the game. So as you can see, that's the end of the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, maybe subscribe for more stuff, and that'll be it. Thank you guys.